Hi, I'm Smita Dinesh, Director at Able Ventures. I provide insights into human behaviors. This is the first of my weekly podcasts. Let's take a look at the praise sandwich or the feedback loop. Yesterday, I chanced to overhear a conversation between my daughters, 10 and 12-year-olds. They were arguing with each other about cleaning up their study desks, and my ears perked up when I heard feedback. Well, the situation was like any other sibling fight. Heated debate on who had kept the clutter on each other's table. My younger one turned around and told the older one that if you don't like what I did, you must give me feedback instead of dumping stuff back on my table. The older one started with accusations, as we always do if things don't happen our way. The younger one came out with a very smart insight. Tell me what I did wrong. That's feedback. Accuse me? That's an accusation and doesn't help me in any way. It reminded me of a conversation with the CEO of an IT company I met recently. One of his challenges, he said, was about feedback. He had done many performance management trainings for his managers. The managers knew the tricks of the trade in doing a performance appraisal discussion. But the subordinates came back feeling shortchanged. Bosses find it easier to give good feedback. Negative ones get brushed off or come out as accusations. Some managers start with positive, blend in the negative in the middle, and close the discussion with a positive note. But here's something you might not have known about feedback before. It turns out that negative feedback isn't always bad and positive feedback isn't always good. Too often, we as managers and leaders forget that it's not our job to make the person feel better. Our job is to make him do better, perform better. A recent study in the Journal of Consumer Research says that different strokes for different folks applies in feedback as well. One experiment surveyed students in beginning level French classes and the advanced level French literature classes. Students had to complete a questionnaire to choose their teacher. They asked if they would prefer an instructor who highlighted their strengths, like when they pronounced the words well, or would they prefer an instructor who brought attention to their mistakes and how to fix them? Well, here's what the students said. The novices who had just started learning the language wanted positive feedback, while those who were in the advanced courses wanted to know where they were going wrong. And the reason for that lies in the purpose of the feedback. Novices need encouragement. They need to feel that what they're doing is working, while experts need critical understanding about their work. But most of our managers and leaders are people pleasers, so we do what is called the praise sandwich. Offer praise, add in a bit of improvement areas, and route it off with more praise. Net resultant, when the rating is published, you have a discontented, disengaged, and frustrated employee. When my boss says you did a good job but there was a small problem, my mind has only heard you did a good job. In another simulation, one half of the class gives one-on-one feedback to the other half about their unsatisfactory performance and improvement areas. In surveys filled out later, the group receiving the feedback felt they had done a good job. Our mind filters out the negative, stores in the positive, and moves on. The problem also lies in the negative feedback being buried deep inside the conversation and not being specific. Professor Fishback, who did the research, also said that people giving feedback often don't share information, gave it too late, or told subordinates about what would happen rather than talk about what went wrong. The trick is to sound and be non-judgmental. Rain scans of people show that judgmental language or even being told that you have to do things in a certain way lead to self-censoring. Such scans show that when musicians play the wrong scales, the part of the brain responsible for judging lifts up, while that does not happen while playing a jazz improvisation. If only we could give feedback as an opportunity to help someone perform better and not as a judgment. Perhaps the difficult conversations that a lot of us are having or will have in the next few days will not be that difficult after all. At Able Ventures, we conduct research and provide insights to overcome people process challenges. Write to us to know more about performance management, assessments, and trainings at info@ablewinters.in. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Looking forward to your feedback and comments. Thank you.